welcome to thakTECH.gaming. We're playing Thea the Awakening, and at this point, I think the important thing we need to do is if we go and look at our um, village, we still only have a pasture, and we really need to start getting some buildings going on. We got the well, and to the well, we've got a ton of clay, which we can use here for the 25 for that, but we need straw, or we can use the vine um, as the secondary material. Now, the vine, because it's a much higher level item, and it's close to where we are. That I think that's going to be what we want to do. We could use wicker for this, but we don't. I don't think we want to do that. And we can use then the straw or the wood as our catalyst, which we again don't. Either one is fine, and because we can gather the wood from here, that's what we're going to do. We only have 41 wood right now, and we only have 20 vegetables, so we really need to start working on that piece. But it's not awesome. We're not in a good situation here. We probably need to get more gatherers back here in town as well. But the key, obviously, is to get pools of this stuff so that it's big enough to be able to handle. Now, from a supply standpoint, we're eating the vegetables because we can produce it, but we really don't. We only have 5 turns of supplies for that, so we're going to have to continuously switch her back and forth between wood and vegetables to be able to get that going, because we're going to be burning wood, obviously. So um, I think at this point we'll probably go ahead and go vegetables here. Maybe get us a couple of turns of vegetables and then switch back to wood. I think that's probably a better idea. And then as far as crafting goes, we can use the crappy stuff here. And if we do that, we can get a gathering 3 because the clay is so awesome. What you really want to be able to do is get something up here that is the wicker, because that gets us the 4. See, and this combination is really good. The downside is that it weighs 78, but it does give us the 9 research points, so we're going to definitely want to do that, and we want to get that out as fast as possible. I'm going to go ahead and make 3 of these because obviously 4 gathering boost is just super awesome. So we're going to go ahead and burn all of our wicker to do that, to make that happen. Okay, so then as far as the expedition goes, we have vine right outside, which is really awesome. So we're going to send them out, and they still have a little bit of movement. Can I do vine and, like I could do vine here and mushrooms if I move one that way. So I'm going to go ahead and camp, then we'll gather, and I want everything on vine. Okay, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get it. Yeah, almost can get it in 1 turn. And I don't have any more gathering stuff, which is unfortunate. Let's see here. 72. Yeah, these guys are going to get 6. Oh no, it's half. So 8 turns. Yeah, that's not really a thing. So what we'll do is we'll swap and get a little bit of mushrooms after the next turn. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, I can see both of those. Not a big deal. Now, I should be able to... Oh no, because yeah, I can't break it halfway through. Unfortunately, it doesn't carry over. So let's see, now that I'm still doing 180, so I want it to wrap around, and yep. So now I've got everything. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is the continuation of the regular quest. So basically he's saying we need to figure out why everything failed in the world, why we're in kind of a problem, and they're saying that everything was bad, and there was something that happened, and we need to get a map to find out where to find the guardians of Thea. And this is the standard quest that you beat in the base game, and then the expansion has a different type of quest, which I've never actually been able to do, because I always forget about it, and so I finish the main quest and I say, yep, I'm done, because there's that play one more turn option like in Civ or whatever, and I say, yep, I'm done, and then it's like, oh, and you failed in the secondary quest, so there's no indication that you need to do that. So if you get that option, keep playing, and because there's still more quests. Okay, so anyway, we 2 XP and 1 research, and that's where the quest is in that cosmic tree area. So now if I go in here, I can get this in 1 turn again, and I can get this in 6. I'm going to go ahead and pull him over here just so I can get mushrooms, and I'm still going to get a pretty good cranking on this thing at 130, but I can get these now every turn. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I could probably take these guys out without losing my progress or whatever, but I think I'll stick with what I've got. All right, let's see who's got food problems. Manage supplies. Okay, you can have those things turned on. I'll turn those off. Actually, I don't need any of the extra stuff, so I'm just going to turn all that off, and you can just eat that because I don't need the extra movement. Okay, I do have more gathering tools, so we're going to go in here. So you're the only gatherer. You have a 4 gathering and 4 gathering. Okay, that's great. So you are producing vegetables. I'm up to 40. Down to 29 wood. Go ahead and leave you there for now. Let's see, let's go ahead and do this research. And let's start looking at what we want to do. Now, these, like this, allows you to get medics, and it produces herbs constantly, which is good for being able to make food. This allows you to get your sages, and that's for somebody that does magic, which is good. And then it can do scholar and inventor, but I've never actually seen those. I've never seen those people. And then the manger increase. It attracts beasts, which is beasts are kind of like special characters you can get. It's a little. I wasn't expecting that, but they're actually like the people that you like that you can use to attack or hunt or whatever. It's kind of interesting. And then they get 10 more skill points for gatherers if you do the manger, which is obviously a good thing. And then watchtowers allows you to get more visibility around your village. And these can also, depending on how you make them, can also help attract things. Depending on what you make the watchtowers out of. If you make them out of like monster bone, I think it'll attract beast, which is kind of a cool combo. It gives you the sight plus then attracts beasts. This is how you get babies, because that's the the mythology there. And then kind of like the stork in some places, this is the cabbage field. And then the herbalist hut allows you to do better health regen, as well as the herbs like I talked about. The smithy, this is kind of important because it allows you all your smiths to do better, which is a good thing to do, and it unlocks the chance, like it says, to craft good quality items. So this is kind of important for increasing your crafting. So I think we're going to go ahead and go with the smithy. This is where you can use the clay and the wood, so we could create it like right away. So if we go to crafting now, we can see I'm still not doing any of the stuff here because I want to get the stuff that's throwing off value every turn. So let's go back to Ostoya now and go to production. Crafting. So we're still doing gathering tools, but I am going to do the smithy. I'm going to go ahead and pull in the clay. Clay, you see, that's why I wanted a ton of it. And you'll notice I get +3 crafting bonus. This means every single person in the village has this ability, has 3 crafting, which is amazing. And then attract beast 1 is good. Now, if I had monster bone, like because right now it takes 25 bones, I don't have, and I only have 18 monster bone. If I do this here, that would allow me to get like a higher level of attract beast because it's made out of monster bone. But because it takes 25, I don't quite have enough. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do now is, because I've already got more gathering stuff than I can actually use, I'm going to move him over to construction. It's going to take him 10 turns to do that, but it is what it is. And these I can't make anymore because I don't have quite enough clay. So I can only make one more gathering tool anyway, so they'll finish it in 1 turn. So let's see, if I pull him off, that's going to take her 2 turns. I think I'll leave him on this. We'll just finish that up. And then let's see, crafting tools. Yeah, I won't have enough clay. Yep, not quite enough clay to do better crafting tools. So we'll go ahead and do some more meals. Let's see, cooked bird. I think I've already done most all this stuff. Herbs. Now let's do some mushroom soup. And we'll just make as many of those as we can, and these guys will overflow into this, and then I'll take them off of this and put them to construction as soon as that fires. Okay, how are you guys doing? Okay, you've got 7 vines. You're going to be producing it this turn. You're doing mushrooms. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so they made the extra item, so production, crafting. So you're on the mushroom soup now. And I'm going to pull you guys over into smithy. It gets me done in 6 turns now, which is good. Inventory wise, you guys have 2 of these, 4. So one of them, yeah, was bad quality, which sucks. Which means it's only 3 gathering. And it weighs more, and it's not as good. So that was really crappy. Not a fan of that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and pull off. Let's see, who sucks? Voyamil, Baguwala, and thakTECH. Actually, what I should do is just go here, take him off, take them all off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them go back and pick up, create expedition, continue. So I'm going to take them, move them back here, and then I'm going to have them join. Then I'm going to have them pick up the items. Baguwala, thakTECH. Okay, he can't carry that boy mill. He can. Good. Okay. So might as well have them collect. Okay. Baguwala. Voyamil. So that's 55, and then thakTECH, you kind of suck, but whatever. I might as well just throw them there. Okay, so now we're gonna end. Okay, so now they're gonna attack. Oh, guess not. Okay, goblin guys, walk over to them. Yeah, cool. I will trade you stuff, that's fine. Lose 5 food and 5 herbs. Which kind of weapon is it? One simple weapon. The blessing. Aren't 2 of you with the good fortune of the road? I think I'll take the weapon. Is that any good? Maybe, maybe not, but we got rid of a bunch of food, which kind of sucks. Alright, let's see what we got. Equipment. 3-5. That's not very good. That was not worth it. That's a 5-5. 3-5. 3-5. And it weighs 95, so that was not a good trade. Although we can produce more wood, I guess. Manage supplies. Okay, so we don't have hardly any of that left, so we're gonna start eating that stuff. Production wise, we still got mushrooms coming. Okay, that's it, 1 turn. If I take, nope. If I take her, nope. And you'll notice that these are the best characters, left to right. So if you're trying to figure out if you can spare somebody, you want to pull them from the left to right to see if you can still get it in 1 turn. Okay, but the good news is now I can take these guys from Astoria, new expedition, Baguwala, thakTECH, and Voyamil. Create the expedition, yes, and I'm going to go straight back here. And now, oops, I want to join. And now I want to go here. I want to go to equipment from thakTECH, Baguwala, and Voyamil. Okay, so now go back here. I want to make sure that these guys have the best stuff. So Unidrog, Pamir, and Apollonia. Unidrog has a 3. Do I have a 4? Okay, he can't quite use it. Okay, Pamir has a 3. Can I give him a 4? Yes, I can give him a 4. So I've got 2 3s now. Apollonia has a 2, so I can give a 3 bad quality that weighs a lot and she's still okay with that. So I've got a 3 and a 2 now. So Trebislava doesn't have anything, so she's going to get one. And then Pekoslava has a 1 bad quality or a 2. So I'll give her the 2, and that's a 1 bad quality, so now I can give that to one of these other guys. So yep, he's got plenty of weight, so he can take that. So now I've got 2 guys that can gather at a 9, which is awesome. So this, right now, every turn I can be getting these, because I've got plus 200 now with just these. She can get this in 1 turn. And she's only at plus 25, which kind of sucks. There's something to be said for giving gathering tools to people that don't have any gathering skill at all, because that might actually help you more. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just get the vines going a little bit more. How are we doing? We got 28, so that should be enough. So now we're going to check that out. How's our production? We got 42 mushrooms, which is good. We're going to break camp. We're going to fight. Deformed bat, ravenous crow, and a crazed bee. Okay. Keep and play. All right. So player's turn. Okay, so we need armor. I only get to play 1 character. So I'm going to play her with the expectation that she's going to kill whoever she is up against with 23. And that was dangerous. I forgot about the bees. The bees have puncture. So when they do the piercing damage, they get to do the whole insert before your character, which really sucks. Okay, so this would be a case where you'd want to have weapons that do blunt damage, because I could do all the damage to both of these, but I don't have that. So I have a shield ally, which I'm going to do now because I don't want them to be able to do the same thing again. And then I'm going to do I got 2 first actions I can use on these 2 guys. So I want to put the first action for him. I'm going to go ahead and put him next, because if they do puncture, then okay, that's unfortunate, but I can first action him. So they'll attack, and that won't be a big deal. And then I can put, well, if I do a get closer here, the puncture will do damage. So that'll kill it. So with the armor that I have, I should be safe from that. So I'm just going to do a get closer, because that 11 armor is going to help. And then I'm just going to do another guy with armor, and then my damage is all the way at the back, meaning that they'll have to attack these other 2. And then I take out the other cards. So that was a little bit weird. Now, please note that that character didn't take any damage, because it only did damage to armor. That's one of the things that confused me a little bit earlier. You'll notice that, like, this character has armor of 11. That means she can take 11 points of damage after shielding before it actually impacts her health, because she only has a health of 15. But you would see a total of 11 armor plus 15 equals 26 armor. So it's not really 26 armor. That's armor plus health. So that's a little bit confusing. So she can take up to 11 points of damage without it actually impacting her actual health, because it's just damaging the armor. 12 damage. I don't think I've got anybody that's got anything that's that's 15. I've got this one is 14. Yep. So that's better than all the other stuff. Okay, so manage supplies. We probably don't. Yep, we don't have enough. So you're going to come back to town, which is just enough, and then you'll be able to swap stuff. So we're going to go to this, and then we're going to get 3. Oh, we don't have enough. All right, we'll just get 20 wood, and then we're going to give you all the mushrooms and all the vines, and then we're going to give you this stuff, because what we have is crap. And then we're going to, okay, we haven't been cooking food here, so that's unfortunate. So we are going to take a bunch of vegetables, because we can just eat the vegetables and not get the extra movement. Okay, so production-wise, we're still building our smithy. I probably need to put somebody on this. If I do this though, it only gives me 25, so it's going to take 11 turns. Yeah, it's going to take 3 turns to make mushroom soup, which is crazy. What does she take? She takes it down to 8. So if I take him out, that's 15 turns. Yeah, I've got to do that. So what if I take these 2 out? Okay, I'm gonna do this because I need to keep the food going. Man, that's just unfortunate. Okay, never mind. I keep changing my mind. Sorry. So we're gonna set that up. You're gonna keep doing vegetables after you get us some more food because we need to do that. I'm kind of thinking I might actually end up bringing back one of my other characters. Let's see. 9 gathering, 9 gathering, 8 gathering. So Apollonia, you're going to come back, and you're going to get us wood coming, and so we're going to have wood and vegetables going, and Apollonia is going to stay behind. Okay, so equipment we will worry about in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.